good? Is everything? Yeah. Looks alright. Let's take a look. Yep. Do I want to mess with this? I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be alright. Let's look and see. We good on this side. We good on that side. Everything sounding good. Oh, y'all here early. Hey Nessa. Hey. I got here quicker than I thought. I'm typically troubleshooting for like at least a minute or two before people jump in. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and leave my hair out. I'm a little tired, so it's like I didn't even feel like going through the whole process of throwing my hair back, all the extra stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna let it ride. Let me see. Let me check this. Yep, their sound is there. Yeah, just wanted to troubleshoot a couple things. I think everything's okay right now. My audio over here might be a little hot. Let me turn that down just a tiny bit. Yeah, A, you are mad early. Nessa, y'all both really, really early. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being that early. That's crazy. You lucky you met your background today. Oh yeah, I got my Naruto shirt popping off. You know, let me stand up so you can get a good look. It's a little young on me now. It don't fit the way it used to. It don't fit as good as it used to, but I still rock with it. It's still fire to me. I still rock with it heavy. I'm sure y'all can. Yeah, you know, it's pretty much the same as my poster behind me. It's really. I didn't intentionally think that it was gonna match like that well, but it really does. That's hilarious. I didn't think it was gonna be like perfectly with the dark on the left and then bright on the right. I didn't think it was gonna do that perfectly. I just like shoot. I never wear this shirt anymore because it's so small now. So I was just like, shoot, I don't feel like putting nothing else on. Let me go ahead and throw this on. Xander, what's going on? You early. You made it through. I'm trying to play a little bit more of this little Powerwash joint. I was able to really interact with chat a lot. Man, I was able to interact with chat a lot last time I played this. So it was cool. Like being able to interact with chat as much as I was able to. Sarah, Amber, hey, what's going on? Y'all made it. It's good to see y'all. Amber, nice that you made it to this one. I know a lot of people have a lot going on, especially with this last year or so. But let's see, where were we at last time? No, they only got this one? What do you mean? I know there's a couple new jobs that they added because of the whole little so we were at the playground was the last thing that we had. I mean, let me see, nothing on the specials. What was the last thing that we did? I think we might have did the dirt bike. Was the last thing that we did before I ended. I'm trying to think. I don't remember what we did, but we did a lot. We haven't made a lot of money. What we got in the stove? What we got popping off in the stove? So we got this one. I think that's what we started with. We got this one because that's the one we just bought, I think. We didn't buy this one because that's 2 bands. Like, that's expensive as hell. Oh, the backyard was the one we did last? I thought we did. Okay. And then pro duty. Okay. So we need a heavy duty joint. But we got the medium duty joint, which is better than what we got. We don't need no cleaners or nothing like that. Alright, so let's go back. We might as well just get started. Yeah, okay, so it was the backyard. Alright. So we gotta clean a whole playground. That's gonna be wacky. I don't even remember like my controls on this game. It ain't even been that long. I gotta do mouse and keys, so I don't typically have to be like this close or whatever. Wasn't the house that was burnt outside the last one we did? Oh. Maybe it was. I don't know. We did all 4 of them. I'm officially 20 weeks and I will be finding out the genders of my twins tomorrow morning. Wow. Congrats, Amber. Man, that's crazy. And you're having twins. I think I remember you mentioning something like that last time you were here. That's awesome, though. Congrats to you. Can we get some congrats in the chat for Amber for her and her twins and everything? Sarah, you already beat me to it. Oh, that's all right. The little one, I know. Yeah, take your time. We're gonna be here chilling. It's a vibe. It's a real vibe stream this week. We're not even gonna be streaming super duper long. I say that every time, but I want to keep this one to like maybe 3-4 hours at most. Is that Xander? You let me know if that's a short stream. I feel like it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this job, man. I wanna. Oh shoot. Okay, so we still got the buttons right here. Let me see. I know that this is how we move. I have a controller and I could do that, right? I could use the controller, but I don't think I'm going to do that. 1, 2, and 3 is how to select extension, select nozzle. I'm gonna forget this though. We can jump with that. All right, we be all right. We be all right. So what do we? I already forgot how to do the stuff. Control. Okay, yeah, that's how you crouch. We got jump there. That's how. Oh my God! Look at all that dirt. So we can show dirt like that. That's really not that bad. You just got the playground joints, trash can. We don't have to do the fence. Got a bench. That's really not that bad. So I'm thinking we hit like the stuff on the outside, like the trash can, bench, little dinosaur thing over there, and then this bench right here. Get the outside done, and then maybe hit like the ring around Rosie joint, and then we hit the big joint. But like we hit the floor out here, so like we kind of work our way outside in. So alright, hey, I'm glad you made it. 3 to 4 hours is a long stream, but I'm cool with that. Alright, bet. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, so, oh. Prime Vista. Wait a minute. So this isn't the right one. This isn't the right gun that we want to be using, right? Don't we want to be using the other one? How do I... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how do I change the gun that I'm using? Powerwashers. This is the one, right? Because we don't have this one. Or do we have this one? I don't think we have this one. How the hell? Hold on. Let me go back to the main. Oh, look what I just did, y'all. Hold on. Let me stop being a big old dummy. Figure out what I just did. I quit the game all the way. Do I have a shortcut for it? If I don't have a shortcut, I know don't I have a short? I do. It's sitting right in my face. All right, there we go. I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. Why did my baby wake up twerking yesterday? Babies do that little dance though. Babies do that all the time. Hey fam, I just watched a reaction to WAP. Oh yeah, me and mom doing a reaction to WAP. It's funny fam that a lot of people were kind of underwhelmed about that reaction because we weren't like tripping out, and then it's like there are people thinking like, oh, it's a mom, she's gonna freak out or whatever, and it's like, no, we're really chill. So I think some people were disappointed with that. Okay, let me see how we're supposed to do this. Options, I guess? No. Okay. Power washers. We go with this one, right? Wait, so we got that. Right, so this is the one that we want. But why don't I have it? Or how do I switch to it? Maybe I'm just dumb and I don't know how to switch the power washers. Alright. Let me, not that. Career mode. Alright, so we'll go back in. Alright. Let's see. Equip is E. Obviously, rotate equipment. Select extension, select soap. Show dirt. Okay, so it is important that I... that's not working. What was that? Oh, E. Okay. No, not that one. This one. Okay, there it is. So that's the basic one. We want this joint. Yeah, we want the new joint. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. And we don't have any of. Yeah, we got the stubby. Wait, what? All right, we got that nozzle. All right, all right, we cool. We cool. Just work with it like this. I feel so dumb. You should react to another one of her songs. Well, I would have done it more since I don't live like back at home near my family anymore. It's a lot harder to do reactions with my folks. That's kind of like one of the big disappointments with my family and everything, and like people are a little upset because I can't do as many BTS reactions. Ooh, is that loud, y'all? That sounds loud on my headphones. Alright, rotate. There we go. Okay, that sounds loud as hell. Hold on. Hold on. Because that sounds so loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Or I'll just... Is that loud for y'all? Why are frogs so happy they eat whatever bugs them? Oh, I'm glad your python's alright. That is sad. Makes me remind me of when my alligator passed. Hey, May Moon. I'm glad you made it. Good morning to you. Yeah. I moved away. I'm like 3 hours away from my family now. It's loud for you, not us. Oh, well, let me turn that back up. let me turn that. Let me turn that back up. It's not loud for you. Okay, all right. All right. I moved it back to where it was. It is loud for me. Let me go to my settings, and just turn it down in mine. Audio. Okay, here we go. Let's just turn the power washer volume down a little bit, cause it was loud. It was a little loud. Global volume down a little bit. There we go. That should be cool. That should be cool. All right. Resume. All right. Bet. Alligator. Yes. Yeah. I had an alligator for 8 years named Shiva, and she passed away. Yeah. Y'all knew that I had an alligator. Did y'all not know that? Did I leave that out? Did I not talk about it? I could have sworn. I know I've talked about it before in videos. I know I have. Oh, yeah, she died, I think it was last year. Early last year. I brought her to class to show her off and talk about some facts, alligator facts, like what I have to do to take care of her. And I brought her into school, and everybody was freaking out, but they chilled out after a while. And then I, showed her, let people touch her, and stuff like that. And then on the way home, she just stopped breathing in my arms. And so I don't really know exactly what happened, but I think when I had her muzzled, because I had to muzzle her obviously when I brought her into school, because I didn't want her biting nobody. So I had her muzzled, and I was taking her home, and then I think what happened was I had her muzzled too long. And even though she could breathe through her nose, I don't think that she was able to breathe properly. So I think that she actually suffocated. And it was because the trip was a little longer getting home. And I couldn't get her into the crib, get her unmuzzled, get her all back in her tank and stuff. And I just didn't notice. So it was my fault that, it happened. But yeah, so I'm glad everything's cool with your python, because that definitely sucks. Yeah, an alligator, yeah. Her videos' words can be dirty, but your faces are funny, especially your mom's. Yeah. Well, you gotta realize, fam, for somebody like Cardi B, you're not gonna really get to us, because I know we've talked about this before, but me and my mom are both ex-strippers, so you're not really gonna bother us by naughty words, Gotta go continue to watch you. Hey, I appreciate you stopping through, fam. It's nice to see you. Oh, that's alright, y'all. It happens, Definitely was sad. It's definitely one of the only times I've cried in my adult life. It sucks when you lose a pet. Oh yeah, get in there. We gotta get the nooks and then we gotta get the crannies. It's still so loud. Oh, Maymoon, Sarah's not leaving. She's saying bye to fam. Oh, mm, no, Xander, I don't mean dancers, cause me and my mom are dancers, but we were both strippers, like at different points in our life. Clearly, you know what's funny is about me, like when I was stripping, my mom was the one who got me the job because one of her old stripper fans needed somebody, and she was just like, "Hey, my son does that," and she's like, "What?" She's like, "He practically strips, like." At little parties and stuff like that, which I did. I was a little thought running around slow grinding on girls at parties and stuff, and it was hilarious because I was practically stripping. And yeah, that's literally how I got the job. We're gonna rotate this. I'm gonna do this vertically. It doesn't even look dirty though. Like what in the world? Gotta get it inside here. Oh, that was too easy. I didn't even get to this side. I kind of like when it does that though. We don't know why all three baby scorpions died. It was weird because it was the same day. Yeah, see. But isn't that called exotic dancer too? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's it's interesting because it's like when you're doing it, there is kind of a little difference between like an exotic dancer and a stripper, but it's relatively the same. You know, you're pretty much describing the same kind of work. You know, but the slight difference is that an exotic dancer doesn't necessarily have to take their clothes off for for tips and stuff like that. They're more on the performance side of things, whereas a stripper is more or less on the sexual side, where you're taking your clothes off and you're getting tips for how much you show. And I did shows like that where people were mad at me because I wasn't getting bucket naked, and I was like, hey, I ain't that kind of performer, y'all. And one thing that I learned about stripping was that women are just as bad as tippers as men are. Like, I remember there was like me and the dude who was both working that night. We saw like a group of like 4 or 5 girls walk in the door, and they walk in the door, and we're like, oh, sweet, like fresh people coming in. We know their pockets is full. We can make some tips. So me and my guy, we go over, start giving them dances and everything. And one of the first things the girl said to me was, "I'm all tipped out." And I'm sitting here and I just like bust out laughing, and I just stopped dancing on her. I was like, wait a minute, like I ain't even say nothing to her. I just came and like as my dude was giving our girl a dance, like he stopped giving her a dance. He finished her dance, and I came over. I was like, hey, they tipped out. And he just looked over at me like with such disappointment, like, wow, because they had just walked in the door. So you're not tipped out. Y'all just came in here with no money and was like expecting that we want to give y'all dances, because we're guys and stuff like that. Some exotic, yes, exactly. There you go, Nessa. Some exotics don't take the clothes off. What is a striper? A striper is a kind of fish. A striper is a kind of bass that you can catch when the temperature and climate is right. But a stripper is just dang, how the hell do I explain this? Dang, alright. Ara says, man, I will tell you later. I don't want to be the one to tell her, alright? I'm trying to find out a way to explain this in a in a healthy way. Dang. Let's think, y'all. A stripper when a woman and a man love each other very much, nah, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Did I explain it already? I feel like I don't know if I did or not. I don't know. Let's see. How the hell do I change my thing? Equip. There we go. Nozzle. I know there's a faster way to change it. There we go. Does that do it? Yeah, that does it. We'll do the green for the floor. There you go. That's my line. I don't know what else to do, how to explain it properly. Basically, I think the easiest and simplest way to explain it is just that, a stripper is a person who takes their clothes off sometimes. You see it on GTA, and they dance on people for money. It's really the best way to explain it. This isn't as effective as I'd like it to be. Like, it gets the job done, but I gotta go over it a couple times. Not really, I gotta get a little closer. It's fine. Can I afford that extension? Hold up. I gotta go into the menu, right into the store. Let's look at the equipment. I wanna buy the little extension joint. Oh, it's 125, the short extension. Dang, the long extension is 250? Come on. Okay, I'll get the 125 joint. I'll get the 125 joint. We're only 4% with this job. Yeah, alright, I didn't even see that you was here. It's someone who shows more passion in dancing, May, to a man or a woman. That is very fair. That's a good way to put it. A little misleading. But that is fair, and I will go with that. To avoid having to be the person to, explain the corruption of the world. We're all corrupt out here. Is it getting in there? Because I feel like, hold on, let me get down there. Okay, I mean, it's getting it. Yeah, it's getting it. Thinking that the black ring around the side of it is not really dirt, but it is. Oh, it's called a roundabout. I called it, what did I call it? A ring around the rosy? Shows you how long it's been since I've been to a daggone playground. But since I was talking, so can anyone become a striper? Yeah. Well, no. Yes and no. I would say this. I would say you can become... Oh, my God. I feel like I'm advertising for people to become strippers. Yes, you can, but it's kind of like a job hiring you, right? Like, anybody can get a job at McDonald's, but not everybody is going to know how to do everything at McDonald's, right? Like, you have to be trained to do certain things, right? And it's better that if you go into something already knowing how to do something. So if you I want to become an exotic dancer, it's probably important if you know how to dance, right? There you go, Xander. Putting it, it was a very good point. You have to know how to dance in order to become, a person who gets paid to dance, right? And that's really the basis of it. There's not really much training, like on many jobs, that goes into, exotic dancing or whatever. You're kind of on your own. It's more of like a solo job kind of thing. It's going to be hard to tell if I got the black part clean. Because, it's dark, so you can't really see the dirt on there. Oh, shoot, I'm sitting here forgetting to clean the green part. That's going to be a little tedious, isn't it? It's not going to be that bad. Probably got to clean underneath it, too. Not everyone wants to be a doctor. It just depends on what you want to do. Well, you know what's funny about that, Xander? It's like I didn't necessarily want to, I didn't necessarily want to be a dancer or whatever. It wasn't like I had a passion for it. Like, I do have a passion for dancing, don't get me wrong, but not necessarily that kind of dancing, if that makes sense. Like, it was just something fun to do, and I thought the experience would be nice. And it was, overall. It was nice. But clearly I don't do it anymore because it wasn't something I wanted to continue doing. Is it going to reach over there? Yeah, it will. This is icky. And it's tedious because it's got these little railings right here. God dang, stop blinding me. I can't see where I'm spraying. I should probably get underneath this soon too. How long ago did you dance and how long did you dance for? At this point, I started dancing. When did I start dancing? I think I was 19 going on 20. No, I was 20 going on 21. And I stopped at 23. So I just turned 26 this year. So it was about 3 years. They do have amateur night though. Yeah. They do have amateur nights, but they only had amateur nights at clubs. I didn't perform at specifically male clubs because they don't have many in Columbus. They have them up here where I'm at now in Toledo. Well, near Toledo, like towards Cleveland. But they didn't have any male dancer clubs in Columbus. So we had to basically rent out a bar. And that's where we did a couple of our shows at. We rented out a bar because they didn't actually have a club for us to use. And basically my first show was amateur night because I was just a random dude that they happened to pick up off the street because one of their dancers canceled and they needed a replacement. And what was funny is that there was literally only 5 of us. Like, that was the entirety of the showcase, was us. It was just 5 of us. And I'm just like, dang, like, there's nobody in this field of work. But I get it though. Okay, did we get this pretty well? Okay, so this one's almost done, but we gotta get the underside, right? Yep, that's what I thought. Bet. So the green does do pretty good. I mean, it doesn't do half bad. So what am I thinking? Clean up a little bit more of this floor coming over this way. We got 135. We can get the extension. I think I'm going to get the extension, actually. Yeah, let me get the extension on this joint. Which one was it? Wait, no. I'm gonna go to the shop. Equipment, there it is. So it's the short extension. Well, yeah, we'll get the short extension joint. There we go. You have to have the confidence to dance with a lot of passion in front of people to do that profession. That's fair, Aura. That's fair. And it's weird because I don't have confidence like that at all. You were 20 to 23. I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. Like 20 to 23. I have never seen anyone dance with passion. What do you mean, Aura? Like, maybe I'm a little confused by that statement as far as like dancing, like exotic dancing. So basically something that is for older people. Yes, it is adults. Yes. Yes. Yes, you have to be an adult. It wasn't like I could do this at 16, you know. I know people who would try at 16, but like, you couldn't. You literally couldn't. It's illegal. Oh, shoot. I'm about to work my way towards in here. This isn't going to be too bad. I don't think. Work our way over here, clean this ground up over here. You know what's crazy? Is like, oh wait, I gotta equip. Hold on. Get that. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Kids will probably play on something like this and wouldn't even, like, they wouldn't even know how dirty it is, right? Like, there would be no way. Which still blows my mind because you should have confidence in your dancing and appearance, but I know how we see you and you see yourself as two different things. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's funny is, like, I used to dance all the time. Like, even when I was, like, exotic dancing, I still dance pretty frequently. But, you know, I'm 26 and I stopped dancing essentially often at, all right, 23. So, since it's been so long since I've danced consistently, it's like, man, sometimes you feel like you ain't got it no more. It's easy to feel like that when you don't do something anymore. This nozzle is not really doing it for me. Like, it's doing it, but it's not. It's not getting it in one sweep, and I hate that. It's dirty because of kids, right? Do you think we as kids would have cared about playing on something like this with this much dirt? I don't know. Just might as well get the ground all around it before we get into it. And should I keep the green on there for this? God dang, that's dirty. God dang, that is dirty. Look at his muddy feet. Like, how? I'd be out there with my Clorox wipes. I feel like this is kind of like telling us how dirty, like, public parks be, since nobody ever cleans them for real. Like, have we ever seen anybody go to a public park as a cleaner? I feel like this is telling us how dirty public parks are, and we just can't see it. They're just making the dirt that we can't see visible and making us power wash it off. This is why COVID is an issue. Because we don't care about this right here. We don't care about the dirt that's all up in here. Getting the foot? Okay, it's getting it. I just realized you called it a roundabout. It's a merry-go-round. That no, it's called a roundabout. Look, it called it a roundabout. I called it a merry-go-round. But look, it's called a roundabout. That's what I was like. It's a merry-go-round or whatever the heck I called it. I don't remember what I really called it, but I thought I called it a merry-go-round. I have not seen an exotic Xanax. Sorry, that's what. Oh, okay, okay, that makes more sense. Cause I was a little confused. I was like, shoot, I don't know. Oh dang, I need to actually fix the aspect ratio on this thing real quick. Let me fix that. I didn't realize that I had messed with that. Wait, I don't actually have to do that. Let me do like this. Oops. Okay, I'm messing with stuff. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Gotta do a little bit more. And I think that's good. Yeah. I think I fixed it. I didn't realize it was all jacked up. I definitely feel like I can't do it now, but I just did it 2 years ago. I'll be answered. I apprehensive about playing on the dinosaur that was staying with Duke Duke. I call it a death circle. That makes sense. If you're on community service, you got to do that. I mean, you would think somebody could just get a job with the city and do that. And just pay them a decent job. Kind of like how I'm getting paid a lot to do this. You know? Ain't this like a $500 job? Let's get the outside of this dyno. It is covered in Duke Xander. I'm actually switching the nozzle. I didn't mean to rotate. Like it's more narrow, but it gets the job done in one sweep. You see what I'm saying? Like that's actually way better. I typically always use the yellow nozzle though. But look at how much better that is. I don't have to go over it twice or nothing. It just gets it instantly. Did you hear that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Ain't that cat that we saw at that one house with the dookie in the pool? There was a cat on like a shed or something like that. And I tried to spray him off of it, but before I could, he jumped off of it. Didn't we see that cat? It took the city. That's true. The city do not be, the city does not be fixing roads like that. It take them 2 years to fix a jacked up road. We really think, that's my thing. Do you really think that they're going to clean up our parks? That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. I already got the tail, didn't I? Got it up underneath there. That's Cap Sarah. Might be supposed to go to road work, but it's not. Well, I mean, the money could still be in road work. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? Just because they put the money in, it doesn't mean that they're going to get the job done. And it also could be because they don't, put enough money into the road work. Which should probably also show you that our infrastructure kind of sucks. Because we don't really put a lot of money into it. Isn't it kind of funny that, like, that's why that infrastructure bill, that Biden infrastructure bill, is getting so much, like, flack and pushback, even though they know we need infrastructure really bad? They're like, no, we don't want that infrastructure because it's not Trump's. Trump didn't say we needed it, so we don't need it. Get all the dope. They allocate money in the wrong places usually. I can see that. Definitely. Parker Street, they ripped up the road up first day, didn't put it back down till last week. Yep. They were doing a lot of that around July 4th, like around the holidays. Doing a lot of road work. I guess because they knew people were going to be traveling for the holidays, but they didn't finish it until after the holiday. So it was just like, y'all did all that for nothing. Y'all just tore the road up and made it hard for people to travel. Oh shoot. Maybe I should actually put this back so it's easier to reach at. There we go. And boom. Stego slide, that's what it's called. I like that. I want to ride the Stego slide. So I still got to get like the inside of it. We look good. I love going to latte. Is that latte? Oh, looks so fun. Oh, that must be like an amusement park near where you live, Maymoon. I had never heard of that before. I do want to go to that. What is that place? I think it's like a Naruto themed. Um, do you plan on playing Resident Evil Village? I do. I did have plans on playing Resident Evil Village. Um, it's just Resident Evil Village is $60, so you gotta realize this game was like 15.99, right? And Resident Evil Village was $60 plus tax. So when you pour, right, you get paid every Friday, and you know, how much do I have? $15 or $65? You gotta roll with the one where you got $65. I think $15 seems a little bit more financially feasible, right? But it does look fun, right? It looks a lot of fun. So I want to play it. I'm just doing the tactic that my folks taught me and waiting for it to go on sale. But it's funny, it's just like when I start playing it, ain't nobody gonna care about it no more. So, you know, it ain't like it's gonna help viewership on the streams or anything like that. So I would just have to be playing it out of like just, you know, sheer fun or just willingness to play the game. Which I don't mind because, you know, I want to play it. Oh, goodness, the bottom of this thing is dirty. I mean, I'm not surprised, but still, good God. Sales where it's at. Right. I'm sure y'all can understand, you know. Most of us live here in America where it's like earning a living wage is considered controversial. Like, he wants to earn a living wage? How dare he? What gives you the right to earn a livable wage, you bastard? Why can't I know it's like kind of tight under here, but let me. I'm prone. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can't crouch. Tokyo Disney Sea. That sound like y'all got like some super lit amusement parks, and I want to know more about them. Isn't the tallest roller coaster in the world in Japan or something like that? Or am I mistaken? Maybe it's here. Maybe we got the tallest roller coaster in the world. I really don't know. Get up the stairs. Climb up the steps. So my question for y'all would be, who's got something interesting going on? Like something out of pocket. Something that's kind of, you know, let's just say different. The first thing I do at stores is check clearance. I typically have a specific thing that I'm going to the store for. I never really like go to the store just like for shopping or anything like that. I'm just like, I'm here for a specific task. Once I get that, I'm out of here. Step slide's done. Bet. Climb up the thing. That's not bad. Still check clearance anyway, just in case there's something there, you know, might be looking good. Oh, you gotta do this one too. Maybe we can do it. See, this one actually looks dirty. The other one didn't. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even have to really do much with it. I hate shopping. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of shopping. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Like, shopping isn't like my favorite thing to do. Hmm. Mm. My jaw just got a little tight. There you go. Back to this one. So I think that we can't move on until we do this one. That's a pocket for me. Well, odds are there probably won't be after hours. Because I got work in the morning, so I won't be on as late as I normally am. Yo, I feel dirty for even being on this thing. Where's my ladder at so I can get on top? Get up top on the little thing. Might be easy to get the roof done, work our way down, or should we like go from this way and work our way that way? Because it seems like it's not gonna be hard to do it, but it might be a little tough. Once we get inside, we got to do the top. I believe the biggest roller coaster is North America, sir. Well, I don't know. It's been a long time since I checked it, so you could be right. There we go. And let's place it over there. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe I gotta get closer. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty drama free, so I don't have anything going on in my life. I didn't mean drama. It doesn't have to be dramatic. I just meant like anything, out of the ordinary. Because I mean, Amber, you got twins, so that's something that was real interesting and out of the ordinary that you got going on. So I would say this. I'm doing dishes, so I'm here. But no, you're all right. So I will say this for mine. I did something wacky, and what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna get banned on Twitch, right? And I think I'm gonna do it intentionally. So I was gonna make a post about it, but I don't know how many people was gonna see it, so I figured I was just gonna say it in my next stream. I bought a hentai game. And because I had seen it, I seen somebody playing it, and I was like, nah, this game can't be as wild as people saying it is. And it is. It really is. Like, I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, and I was just like, yo, like, this is definitely like an after hours stream game. Like, I don't want any younger people seeing this. And I'm going to Twitch with it because I want to make sure that anybody who knows what I'm doing or what this game's got going on doesn't have to be exposed to it, because it's like that. So I was like, I'm gonna definitely let people know what's going on, because it's crazy. Like, so if you're not familiar with the game, right? It's called Honey Pop or Honey Pop. That y'all might be familiar with that, because I had heard about this game, but I wasn't familiar with it a while ago. So, like, After Dark, this will definitely come out there. Well, I'm trying to think, like, when could I do it that's a good time? Because, like, I'm just trying to... Nessa, I keep having to pause the game so I can approve your chats. I'm just trying to think, like, of a good time. I might just have to put NSFW, like, not safe for work or whatever, so underage people know not to come through. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. I definitely wanted to do it, though, but I knew that if I played it on YouTube wasn't going to have it, because if I played it uncensored, I'm like, oh, they probably going to take my channel down. And I'm like, I don't want to risk that, but I don't care if they ban me on Twitch, because I'm never on Twitch. So I was like, well, I'd rather put my Twitch channel at risk, since I'm never on it, than my YouTube channel since I'm on it frequently. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I definitely was like, I want to play this. So it's kind of something that's in the works. It won't be something that happens like anytime soon because the next couple of weeks, there's plans of what we got going on. Next week, me and Rice Monster are supposed to do a collab stream for his comeback. He hasn't been streaming for months, so for his comeback stream, we are about to do a collab stream on the Halo 2 campaign, play that together, and the week after that, it could be, that one. It could, so we could be doing it as early as the following Sunday. Not September. No, it won't be that far ahead. It would probably be closer to like the later, the end of August, probably. So maybe like closer to like the 20 something. So it could be somewhere around then where I do that. I also want to get another Apex stream in because Season 10 dropped, and I want to get some gameplay of that. But I haven't really been too pressed on playing Apex because I haven't been playing a lot of Apex lately. Just in general, like even in my free time, I haven't been playing a lot of Apex. I have another idea. What's your idea, Xander? I'm about to have breakfast. Steamed broccoli and carrots and strawberry milk. What? Goodness, May Moon. I'm thinking the same thing as R. Like, girl, you better get you some eggs in there. It's breakfast. Treat yourself. You be doing all this work on yourself and hold on, let me rotate this joint. There we go. That's more efficient. Sitting here using a vertical nozzle or a horizontal nozzle. I don't know. Yeah, this is the horizontal nozzle, I think. If you want to play certain games and interact with us, we could do it on a Zoom meeting. Well, that's a lot of people to put in a Zoom meeting. Right, Xander? And then on top of that, like, with people who want to come through for, like, a short period of time or typically aren't in my streams and then happen to stop by, like Fam just did, I feel like a Zoom meeting might alienate those people. And I don't want to really do that. I'd be afraid to do something like that. Even though the intentions will be good, I just want to avoid anything like that to make people feel like, they aren't part of the group. If they aren't here often or aren't able to make it frequently or just stopping by, anything like that, I want to avoid any kind of things like that. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Goodness. I'm at McDonald's. Hey, what you getting at McDonald's? Hey, did you ever get that BTS meal? I was supposed to do that on stream. I was supposed to get that BTS meal and eat it on stream. But I just never really got around to going to McDonald's, like, outside of work. Sometimes I go on my break at work and I go to McDonald's. But, yeah, like, I never actually ended up getting the BTS meal. One of the reasons I didn't get it was because, for me personally, I get frustrated when corporations use other people's likenesses for corporate gain, right? That's like a big thing for me. I don't like the corporate greed of McDonald's, and I know it was a big deal for BTS because that's a big deal regardless, to get a deal with McDonald's and have a meal named after you like Travis Scott. It's a big deal, but like, I know what y'all doing. Like, y'all just pandering to a group of people y'all know who have a big following. Y'all don't care nothing about them. That's why y'all didn't give them an actual meal. Y'all literally was like, here's our 10-piece nugget, and here's some sauces, and we're going to call it a BTS meal. Like, get the hell out of my face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like y'all at all for that. Found out my niece loves Apex, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh, what? Apex Legends? You can't remember what Apex is called, or like a thing, the legend they play. I just say beef stew and rice. That sounds a little heavy for me right now. I don't know. Beef just sounds a little heavy. I had it a couple of days ago, so maybe that's why. I've been dying for a Zoom X. Would that be so fun? Well, I suppose I can understand Xander's point because a game like that, you would want to have. I guess I'm thinking of it on a wider scale. Like, so I'm thinking like whoever knows that I'm going to be playing this wild, crazy game, I want them to just be able to come through the stream and be able to see it. Some people may not be comfortable enough joining a Zoom meeting. Some people might not even have Zoom, which I would be crazy. I'd be surprised they didn't because of the time that we're living in. But still, like, it just. Hopefully, you can understand that my point is just like I want to keep it more open. I think that's how I feel. It's just I want to keep it more open for people who just don't really come to streams a lot and they're like, yo, I want to catch this. Want them to be able to just come through and watch it if they want to. What's crap? He's nicer than me. Got it. Wasn't impressed, but I don't like their nuggets. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Well, I prefer McDonald's nuggets over Wendy's nuggets. I've never really been a fan of Wendy's nuggets. I like the texture of McDonald's nuggets better. I'll try to take you to Jen's restaurants. Okay, May. Yeah, take her to Jen restaurant. Get her some food. Oh, I can't remember the name of Apex when I talk to her, but she likes the game, right? I don't think so, Daddy. I would love to watch someone play the more adult games because if you do it on Zoom, no one can ban you, and Zoom is a nice platform like that. Also, the place you could really post a video like that is on an adult site. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's the whole thing, right? Is that I didn't intend on posting the video like I do some of the streams. Sometimes with the streams, I end up taking the streams and taking the highlights from the streams and posting them on the YouTube channel. I didn't intend on doing that with Honey Pop. I intended on having that as a stream-only game. Exclusively something that you can only see on the streams. So I don't know how anybody else felt about it. I was just like, yeah, I'm not posting that because I'm like, they ain't gonna do that. Only way I would post it is because like the game is like a regular campaign, right? It's like a 5-hour campaign, I think, like most games, like a AAA title game. So it's like. It's got the story mode to it. Like, you got a whole story mode to this thing. And so it's like, you're not going to be... I don't think I'm going to beat it in one stream. I might. Y'all know my streams is typically long, so I might beat it in one stream. If I didn't, I would post a video of, like, some of the gameplay that wouldn't get me, in trouble. And that way people would see, yo, he's playing this game, and then do that, But I think that we'll beat it in one stream. And maybe if I'm able to, I can take some safe highlights from it and post those to the channel. But other than that, I don't think that I'm going to mess around with it, honestly. But I do see your point, Xander, and you do have a very good point. Okay, Aura, have a good time when you run. Be careful out there. I don't know if you got a lot of heat. Stay hydrated. Wendy's are the only nuggets I'll eat. Well, Arby's now. Arby's has nuggets? Listen, I think Arby's has some of the worst food. Like, I wouldn't even give their nuggets a try. Mainly because their fries are the worst to me. Like, when your fries are bad, I don't want to give your food that much of a chance. And I've given Arby's a couple chances because that's Josh. Arby's used to be Josh's favorite restaurant. Like, he used to eat it religiously. But that's because he used to work there. So he used to always eat their food. And he used to always be like, bro, try this, try that. And I'm like, I would try a couple of their sandwiches and it was always awful. And then it was sucked because there was one time I got this sandwich from there that wasn't bad, but their fries are so trash that you don't have anything to eat your sandwich with. And it kind of makes it underwhelming, at the very least, if I'm being generous. See you next time, Aura. It's all types of dirty in here. Good God, man. Like, look at that yellow. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And kids would just be playing in this, touching their face. Go here and go to McDonald's and eat. But they're like real nuggets like you would get from a sit-down place instead of fast food. I don't know what kind of nuggets you'd get from a sit-down place. I have no idea. I've never had nuggets from like a sit-down place. I didn't even know that was a thing. You have crystals of White Castle there. We have White Castle. But I don't eat White Castle either. I've never liked White Castle. Yeah, I know a couple people that like White Castle though. They have breakfast now, and their breakfast actually isn't that bad. Like it's not, for me, their breakfast is better than Burger King's, you know. But other than that, like they're not really better than most other restaurants when it comes to breakfast. Wendy's has a really good breakfast too. I'm a size 0. I'm not that thin. I'm not sure how that translates as far as like women's sizes are concerned, but I'm pretty sure that that's pretty thin. But my thing is like, it don't matter. Howdy dirt finder, put everything on hold. My golf buggy's soiled like you wouldn't believe. How'd you soil your golf buggy? How'd you do that, man? What was y'all doing in there? Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs. It's the old DF place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Okay, so they got a couple new jobs for us. Cool, cool. I'm alright with that. The chicken isn't bad. At least it wasn't many years ago, but I generally stay away from White Castle. Yeah. I feel like White Castle is like one of those places that never passes health inspections, but people don't care and they eat there anyway. That's how White Castle is. Kind of like Waffle House. But I actually openly dislike Waffle House. Like I hate Waffle House the same way I hate Arby's. I think they are both trash restaurants and I never eat there. And I have no interest in eating there. Yours is definitely thin. Yeah, I forgot I got interrupted. Like I don't, if you're healthy or you feel healthy, I don't really care what size you are. But I do think that there is a size of being like too thin to be very healthy and too large to be very healthy, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be morbidly obese and then be like, but I'm healthy. Be like, you are, but you're not at the same time. You know, like you could be healthier and you could potentially live longer if you were able to shed some fat, avoid more calories, things like that. You'd be less likely to get certain health issues, certain heart diseases and things like that, you know. Not disease, but heart conditions. So that's kind of like my thing. Is like, as long as you're healthy and you feel comfortable, it's not big for me. I just think people should be careful and avoid, you know, just unhealthy circumstances. Oh, from Crystal White Castle? Well, you know that's interesting, Sarah, is because we have Checkers and Rallies in the same place. Like in Columbus, you can go to one side of Columbus and there'll be a Checkers, and then the other side of Columbus there'll be a Rallies, even though they're the same restaurant. Like one will be Checkers and one will be Rallies, and you'll be confused. Like, why is one Checkers and why is one Rallies? Is this even getting it? It probably isn't. I'm gonna have to go back over it, I believe. I'm just getting the floor for some reason. I don't know why. You should at least try the nuggets once. I wouldn't send you off like that. I don't know. Like I said, if I don't have anything to eat with the nuggets, I'm not gonna want the nuggets. If your fries are trash, I don't want your nuggets. Cause I'm not gonna want your nuggets just to have nuggets. Like I don't like doing that. I like to have a side. I like to have fries with my sandwich or my nuggets or whatever. I like to have that. So I'm probably not gonna have it if it doesn't have fries to eat it with that are edible. Liza, she's low-key delusional about her weight. Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about Liza. Wow, the floor is clean. I've heard a lot of talk about Liza, and I don't really know how I feel personally about her. Like, I do think that she could be okay if she lost weight, but I do think that she's in good enough shape to perform and sing and dance and all that stuff, which you can't be super unhealthy if you're able to do that, you know. Um, but I definitely think that she would be healthier if she was able to, you know, lose weight. Kind of like how Adele, you know, she lost a whole bunch of weight. She didn't have to lose as much weight as she did, but she took it upon herself to lose a bunch of weight. But I do think that Lizzo is pretty big, and you know, I do think that you have to have a certain amount of health to you to do what she does. But still, like, if she wants to live longer than the average person, she probably should look into cutting calories maybe, or doing something of that effect to just promote health. Because you don't want to disguise obesity as health, because it's not a healthy way of life. It's not a healthy style to live. You're opening yourself up to unnecessary complications, or preventable and avoidable complications in your life. White Castle breakfast sandwiches. I've only eaten it 3 times in my life, and every single time I puked after 30 minutes passed. Wow, that's crazy. White Castle also still fries. Like, wow, yeah, that's crazy. For me, anytime I have White Castle, I definitely get an upset stomach after. So I feel you on that. Definitely get an upset stomach after. We don't have rallies in Lafayette, but I wish we did. It's good, except too much mustard for me. Yeah, I actually haven't had rallies in a couple years, because the last time I had it, I got food poisoning and I was sick for like 3 days. Crinkle fries. I don't know if they had them before. That's what I get. Yeah, I don't like crinkle fries. Their curly fries are trash. Yeah, I didn't know they had other options though. Love Riley's banana milkshake. That slide is dirty. I love honeydew milkshake. Nice. Now that sounds pretty good. The one girl who won American Idol, Jennifer Hudson, she lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, that's true. Jennifer Hudson did lose a lot of weight. So I actually got to be honest with y'all. Um, I was going to cancel the stream today, and I know I've been kind of like disguising it well, but I actually feel horrible. Like I'm sweating a lot. Like I, I wasn't really feeling up to streaming today, but I didn't want to not do anything at all. I figured I'd at least be able to do a couple hours, but it sucks because like I know we're talking about feeling sick or whatever from restaurants, but I actually am feeling really, really awful. uh, and I've been nauseated the whole stream. So I think that I'm gonna have to just lay down for a while and just try to rest before work tomorrow because I don't know if I'm gonna have to call off or not. Um, but like I'm feeling like trash right now, and the more like that I'm trying to ignore it, the worse it's getting. So I don't know if it's just because like I'm really hot or whatever. I don't know, but I really don't feel good, and I may not look it, but yeah, I wanted to do something at least. I actually wanted to keep playing this game because it's quite enjoyable. But it'll probably be a while before this game comes back on stream. Oh no. Hey Henriette, man, you just made it. You just made it in. And are you a new face? Because I don't think I've seen you before. Watching this after walking. Oh man, how do you pronounce that? Preek stolen in Norway for 8 hours, but now on fries. Man, you was walking for 8 hours. Goodness, good on you. Um, yeah, I was just talking to chat about the fact that I'm probably going in the stream early, a lot earlier than I intended to, just because I'm not feeling very well. But I will be back next Sunday. I'm going to be working all this week. There could be a surprise stream on Friday, as I don't have to work unless I get called in and there's an extra shift to pick up. Then I will work. But as of right now, there could be a surprise stream on Friday to where we might just do whatever if I have plans. Um, but yeah, next Sunday is another stream with me and Rice Monster, or Sammy Tran, as this chat knows him. Um, and we're going to play the Halo 2 campaign. So if you're interested in that, or if you just kind of want to come and vibe out like we always do, it's always there. But yeah, I think that it's probably best for me to just chill and yeah. Yeah, typically like anywhere from 6:30 to 7:30. That's typically when I start my stream. So anywhere in that hour, y'all know that that's around the time every Sunday. I'm here around the same time. I always forget to make a post the day of. But today I really wasn't feeling well and I was laying down and then I kind of looked at my clock and I'm like, ah, it's 5 o'clock. Let me get up and just try to get ready to stream. And like I didn't even put my hair back because I just didn't. I wasn't feeling very well. And I tried to like take a shower and just get myself good and ready to go. But yeah, like I don't feel well at all, and I think I need to just I think I need to just lay down and just try to rest and not do anything for a little bit and just do it like that. So I hate doing this because I haven't been here and it's only once a week that I get to do this. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, y'all, and lay down. Hopefully, y'all. I know that y'all understand because y'all cool like that. But to make it up to y'all, I will try to do a stream on Friday and just kind of vibe out with y'all. That way it makes up. And I'll make a post that day, maybe Thursday evening or Friday morning, to let y'all know that I'll be doing a stream that day because I have a game the next day early in the morning. So it'll probably be a stream that I end around 10, 11 o'clock just so I can get some rest for being up and early in the morning. And then another stream Sunday. So I'll see you guys hopefully if it allows me, if work allows me. I should have told her sooner. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that I was gonna be able to make it through the stream before it really started to get to me, but it just over time, and I try to distract myself with this, but it's like it just is slowly, progressively getting worse, and I don't want to get it to the point where I'm nauseated and start throwing up, and I'm like I'm nauseated, but I'm not nauseated to the point where I'm throwing up. So it's like I want to keep it that way. So I thank everybody for the well wishes. Hope for better next time. Thank you, Henriette, Sarah, Xander, Nessa, Maymoon, Ara, everybody who came through and said hi. I know this is probably the shortest stream I've ever done that hasn't been cut off by an error or hasn't been taken down by YouTube. So I'll try to make it up to you guys on Friday. I'll make a post of anything that you guys want to see probably after this. Maybe right after this. I just want to get some ideas from you guys of things you want to see. So as soon as I end the stream, I'll make a post. You guys leave me your thoughts of stuff you want to see in the next stream, on Friday's stream or Sunday stream. And, let me know your thoughts and whatever's going on. So I appreciate everybody who came through in the stream. And I hate to end everything early. But I'm gonna go ahead and rest and lay down and try not to throw up for the next 12 hours before I'm gonna be at work. So love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for chilling with me for this little short stream. And I'm gonna see y'all next week, hopefully on Friday, if not Sunday as usual, 6:30, 7:30. And appreciate you coming out. Hope you had a good time. And I'll see you on the next stream. Peace out, everybody. Love y'all.